I'm fired up and I'm ready to go. I'm fired up and I'm ready to go. I'm fired up and I'm ready to go. This is the Billionaire Brown experience. Let's go. Let's get to your reset on fitness. That's a big deal. It's obviously the new year. Most people only think about it, unfortunately, in the beginning of the year.
I know.
So how did your reset for fitness happen, and why do you feel that fitness is such of importance to you?
So fitness was so important for me because I was always an athlete, and I was always in shape.
What sports did you play?
I played volleyball and softball.
Nice. Okay.
And I had gotten, and I'd always been very thin in my life and in shape. You know, it was never even something I struggled with. I was one of those lucky people. I'm really tall. I'm lean. It was just never a concern. And then I gained over 40 pounds, and I didn't even know myself when I looked in the mirror. And, you know, gaining weight is a weird thing because you don't realize it at first, especially when you're tall. It kind of creeps up on you. And then I was being interviewed on a show one day. I was doing a segment about makeup. I had known I was gaining weight. I mean, I'm not blind, but I didn't realize it was that out of control. And I had 2 pairs of Spanx on. I have the picture in my book. And I looked pregnant still. Like nothing could help me anymore. Hide this really enormous amount of weight I gained. And I was obese now. Like I was overweight. 40 some pounds is a lot of weight. And I realized that for me, fitness was the most important because I instinctively knew that the weight I was carrying was really all the stuff that was happening in my life. I was carrying that, and it manifested into physical weight. You know, I had this failing business, all this debt from the business, failing relationship, and I lost myself, and so I gained and gained and gained. So one day I woke up and I said, if I can get my body back and get some strength again, I'll get my mind right, and then everything will fall off. And yeah, the weight figuratively fell off, but the spiritual weight fell off. And that was the game changer. And then I was able to tackle the other things I needed to reset.
So you said you noticed that you were gaining weight. How difficult was it for you to, once you acknowledged it, how difficult was it for you to actually take action and actually get to the fitness side of it?
It was really hard. And the place I went, and remember, I mean, when I was like in college, I could bench my own weight. I was an athlete. So I really could even do a push-up. I was so out of shape, and I would cry. I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed to even go into that gym because I knew like it was going to be so hard. And and there were so many times I wanted to quit. And I was like, if I quit, nothing changes. But if I keep trying, things will keep changing. And, you lose a couple pounds. And then all of a sudden you lose like 10 pounds. And then you're like, okay, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. And then you always hit a plateau. And then something happens and then it becomes a lifestyle. And like now for me, it is a lifestyle. I lift, I eat clean, I don't go crazy, I don't have cravings anymore because I've learned my body and I've learned how to eat in a way that I don't ever like binge eat or, you know what I mean? And I've got it under control, but it took a long time. It was very hard, a lot of pain, a lot of tears. But if you stick to something, you will succeed.
Okay,
It took about a year.
Okay, so when you were in that phase of you didn't even want to go to the gym, you was like,
I just wanted to die. It was an easier thought.
Right. So I'm curious to know, did you start to see the change first, or did you start to feel the change first?
When the weight started falling off?
When you started going to the gym.
Oh, I I started to feel the change first.
Okay.
Because like after a couple of weeks, I was able to do just like a little bit more. And I was able to lift maybe a little heavier. And that is exciting because you're like, wait, this is actually working. You know, I'm actually like getting a little stronger. So I wasn't 40 pounds less in 2 weeks, you know, but I was definitely like slowly progressing. And I realized I was kind of getting a little skip in my step back. I was still fat, but it was like getting better, you know?
I got you.
Yeah.
And we're going to go to the next one, but I also want to, I'm curious to know at this point, which one of these did you hit the reset button on first? The fitness, relationships, emotions, finances? Fitness was first?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because I needed to get my head straight, and I knew I had to get this weight off of me and get strong again in order to think straight, because that's just how I work. I needed to be strong because the things I was tackling were really heavy stuff.
Motivating you to firm, fit, and fabulous. Here is our company website, www.femmefataleFitClub.BigCartel.com. We are a no judgment zone, here to help any woman ready to take control of her health and well-being. Here's our blog, www.femmefatalefitclub.com. We offer not only personal training services and virtual fitness programs, we also offer products such as water bottles, a cute inspirational tank top for women that says #Team No Excuses, and support across our social media channels. Come join the club. Follow us on Instagram at Femme Fatale Fit Club, or join our group on Facebook at Femme Fatale Fit Club. Now back to your favorite podcast.